And we're live. Hello, everybody. I got Robin on the panel with me again tonight, reading the comments, etc., and probably giving me a hard time. Anyway, I wanted to show. I wanted to show what I've been working on, Fairy House wise. For those of you that haven't seen it, I cut these out, and they will go around my doorway. So I cut them and used out. Basically, I just dyed them, and I found these little jewels at Michael's that I could glue on for the holly berries. And of course, that was scrolled and cast in 3 different colors of resin. So that's where we're going. Got that done. I am going to be scrolling this tonight, or attempting to. It's very, very small. It's like 4 inches tall, and a lot of little bitty holes and a bunch of little bitty details. So thank you, Mr. Nealon. I appreciate it.
You can do it, Billy.
With without further ado,
Hi, everyone.
I am using a 2.0 Flying Dutchman new spiral. This is 16th inch hackberry that I'm going to be cutting. Most of it I'm not too worried about. A few of the cuts, different story. Well, how about some tension, boy? That might make things a little better, huh?
You might have to move the small camera.
Move it how?
Did you want us looking at your head?
Oh, you mean the big camera? Let me back that up a little bit.
Shrink Robin's window.
Oh, yeah. Got to do that too. Terribly sorry.
Thanks, Bill.
All right. Come on, mouse. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. Mucho better, oh. Sorry about that, folks. All right.
Oh, yeah, this is great.
I moved the camera over to the other side of the saw, hoping that, let me dim that just a little bit, hoping that it would give y'all a better view, and I think it does.
Hi, Merv.
Hey, Mervin.
Everyone's pretty much saying hi in the chat right now. Charles says, I wish we could see the scrolling closer, but I'm not complaining. Actually, it's pretty close, Charles. I think it's pretty close. Well, by definition, maybe I am, but not maliciously at all. Complaining. And Murph says, "Hi, Steve. Glad to see you got good news today." Johnny B says, "Charles, get closer." LOL. Yeah. And Bill says, "And Robin is actually paying attention so far." So far, he says. And Charles says, "Yep, went smoothly, Merv." He's referring to my surgery. Oh yeah, that's right. So you're okay
Oh,
now?
that's good, Charles. I hope everything is. Oh crap! I was afeard of that. That's all right. Some of this small detail, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if I can get that camera any closer. To be honest with you. You know what I didn't do? That's about as good as it's going to get, Chuck.
Charles says, "Wasn't nervous and it went well. Still groggy, but can't
Good.
sleep."
I got to plug my dust collector in. Otherwise, I will be covered with dust before I go into the house, and my wife will not be happy. Okay. Boom chakalaka.
And then Murph says, "Can you zoom it in any, Billy?"
No, this camera is not zoomable. It's an older webcam, and
And
it just don't.
Charles says, "LOL, all good, Billy. Maybe a camera crane set up from your ceiling if that's doable." I think it's really good. Well, it's a lot better than before.
Yeah, I think it's better than it was in previous lives.
And John Bradley says, "I'm glad it went well, Charles." Charles says, "That's how I zoom mine in. My camera itself doesn't zoom." Maybe if you put it on full screen. I mean, Charles.
You mean and get the little window out of the way?
No, I mean, maybe Charles should put it on full screen. And then he
Oh,
can see better.
it's kind of one of those baby steps things.
Then he says, then he can't see the comments. And he stuck his tongue out. Deal with it, Charles.
At least it was just his tongue.
Charles says, "I can see it. I just want to see it closer, LOL. Do you have a magnifying glass there?" You could use that.
Poor Robin's full of this and vinegar tonight, isn't she?
Charles says, "Kiss it, Roblish." And Mur says, "I see you're scrolling that on a live edge piece."
Yes. Yeah, it's a piece of hackberry that I cut up. It was too cracked to make bowls, or make a bowl, and I needed some good thin wood of a different diameter. So
And Charles says, "Sassy little pirate, isn't she?"
yes, she is.
And John Bradley says, "Thanks again for the info earlier, Billy."
My pleasure, Johnny.
Mur says, "She has her pirate outfit on." Yes, I do. And Steve's just saying, "Glad to hear you're doing well, Chuck." And Charles says, "Thanks, Steve."
Yeah, I'm glad to hear he's doing well too.
Me too. Because it's scary going, in for surgery, especially when you don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
Bill says he'll be back in a few. Charles says, for now, till she changes again. See, I can be sassy too. Well, Charles, I have some other outfits here, actually, but I'm not going to
Oh,
change.
God, don't give her any ideas.
I like this one. Charles says, I haven't seen the end result yet because they have me in a gauze-filled jockstrap. LMAO. Seriously, not my best look. Do you have to change it, or? Murph says, ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. I thought I'd wear a costume because this week's Halloween, right? If I go live on my channel, I plan on wearing another costume. Charles says, no, gotta wait 2 days and then it can come off. Oh. Oh, yeah. Charles says, it's yo ho ho, Merv. You just did a Santa. And
Yeah,
Merv
that's
says,
what I was thinking.
that's true. I have a Santa suit here too, but I won't be wearing it. Merv says, old habits die hard. Steve C says, a gauze-filled jock, so it's just like junior high. And Charles said, I had one till the fire. Sigh. LOL, I hear you, Merv. What fire?
Johnny said, it's too early to be thinking about Christmas, Robin.
Yeah. And Charles says, I have no comeback for that one, Steve, so... Family friendly.
Please.
Merv said, maybe we can dress as lookalikes. Yeah, the Santa suit we have here has a beard. Charles says he had a house fire on New Year's Eve a year or so ago. Oh, really? That's too bad. And he said, sorry, Billy, for his comment.
That's all right. We're all good so far.
Merv says he has the real beard. If I wear a Santa suit, it's going to be cute. I'm not going to dress like Santa. Not that Santa's not cute or anything.
I'm sure we're all actually relatively glad that Robin doesn't have a real beard.
Yeah, for sure. Especially me. Steve said, there's nothing bad posted out here on this side. YouTube must not have let it through. Oh, really? I'm not over there to undo it, I guess. And Charles says, I can't obtain cuteness no matter how hard I try. Negative self-talk won't get you anywhere.
Whew, now I can breathe a
You
little.
got through it? Mike Steer dances with aardvark. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike, Kim, how are you?
What's wrong, Charles? Charles says, where did you get the design, Billy? Just a Google search for Nightmare Before Christmas art?
Yes, sir. I borrowed it.
And everyone's saying, hi, Mike.
Yeah, I Googled Nightmare Before Christmas line drawing, and this one came up. And I liked it.
Steve's just asking Charles if he's in the hospital still or at home.
I think, if I remember right, it had some kind of you can see the telltale right here, but where it's not quite as black as the others, where it was had one of those watermarks on it. I didn't care. I'm not selling it, so
Mike says, I'm okay despite just hitting a hidden screw with a brand new bandsaw blade. Oh no.
I hate it when that happens.
Charles said they only made me stay till I peed so that they would know whether or not I was able. Yep. He says, good, more comfortable there, I'm sure.
Oh, you dummy. You big dummy.
Charles says, yep, and I can smoke and drink my Dr. Pepper. I can smoke and drink my Dr. Pepper.
I was going to say, but I don't know that I'd want to be smoking any Dr. Pepper, but that's just me. I missed part of my line, guys.
Charles says, I've been called worse, Billy.
Do what?
Charles said, I've been called worse, Billy.
Oh.
I haven't
Worse
tried
than
to
what?
smoke it. I don't know. I'm not sure. And Charles says, I haven't tried to smoke it yet. Oh, when you said dummy, Billy.
Oh, I was talking to myself. I was calling me a big dummy. One of the things that I'm going to do, because of how fine a lot of these lines get, the contact paper, if it hasn't broken loose completely and is flown away, then the contact paper will keep everything in place. So what I will do when I get this all done, before I take the contact paper off, I'm going to glue it to the piece that I need to glue it to. That way everything will stay in place, and then, or at least that's my hope.
Pat's here. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat.
Charles says, I was just trying to be funny. That's what I do.
Control your cut, stupid.
I always say to myself, be the line, be the blade, be the blade. But why are you saying sorry again, Charles? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I know. I realized that after. Kidding again, because he said. John Bradley says, let's see who breaks a blade first, Billy. And Josh said,
I'm hoping it ain't me. Hello, Josh.
Josh says it's
She's
Billy.
not an elf. She's a pirate wench.
Yeah. And hi, Josh.
Why did I drill 2 holes in this one plot?
Johnny B says, because I started scrolling when you started.
Oh, okay, cool.
Charles says, I blame it on the anesthesia. Josh says, so you wouldn't miss a pilot hole, Billy. That's why you drilled the 2.
Yeah, well, that would be my excuse, except I've missed 2 already, I think.
Steve C is talking to...
Some of these cuts seem almost... Why even bother just for one little bzz, you know?
I know. Oh, well, it'll be worth it at the end.
Yeah.
Charles said, well, crap, Billy, you shattered my image of you. Can't be missing pilot holes, bud.
Oh, poo. I missed one right there. 2 of them right there. You goober?
Steve C says, because it's there, Billy. Drink! But he didn't break a blade, did he? Charles said, family friendly. Oh, wait. Poo is okay.
Okay.
He must not have heard.
No, these earbuds don't have the best range in the world. If I'm not sitting 5 feet from the computer, I don't hear it. What'd you said?
Uh, Charles said, family friendly? Oh, wait. Poo is okay. Then Mike asks, "What's the source image? Looks a bit like a Tim Burton thing."
Yeah, it's Nightmare Before Christmas.
And Stacey had said drink before, and I said I don't think he broke a blade, but Stacey said he missed a pilot hole. It's close enough, Robin. And Josh says, "I think you're right, Steve. Break a blade or miss pilot hole means drink." And Mike, he got it off the web, so I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
I borrowed it, Mike.
But he's not selling it, so. And Josh asks, "What's up with the glove, Billy?"
What's what?
What's up with the glove?
I have a condition. I have a condition. I actually have a skin condition in the palm of my right hand, and sawdust dries it out real bad. And right now I've got a split about a ½ inch long right here. It's not very deep, but it's real painful, and I'm just trying to keep I've got it lotioned up, and I'm trying to keep the sawdust out of it.
Does that glove work though? Because when I had I had a thing on my hand, and when I wore those kind of gloves, I found my hands sweated, you know, and I didn't like it with those type
I
of.
don't I don't know. I've been wearing it out here all day, so we'll find out when I go in the shop to shower this evening, I reckon.
Oh. Murr said, "I just stopped in to see what condition your condition was in."
I just stopped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah, what condition, what condition. All right, sorry, I won't do that again.
That's a good song, though.
Yep, Kenny Rogers and the Foist Edition.
Josh says lotion, a condition, and a rubber. Okay, if that's what you want to call it.
Glove, rubber glove. You forgot the glove part, Josh.
And Bill says, don't quit your day job, Billy, if you had one.
No, I'm retarded. Yeah, I'm
And
I'm tired or retarded, one of the two.
Mike says it rubs the lotion on its skin. It? Oh, the glove, you mean? Charles says, now that one deserved a friendly warning. Dang it.
Yes, it did, Josh.
No, that was Charles. Oh, that's Josh. Yeah, for sure. I know, but I didn't really want to read it, but sometimes Josh teases me because I don't read all the comments, so I thought.
Well, sometimes Josh is, or you don't want to read. Just saying.
The thing is, it didn't really say anything. It was more like how you took it.
Uh-huh.
And Mike says, you never watched Manhunter, Robin? Manhunter? There was one on TV here. I forget what it's called. Not Manhunter, but Man something. Where the guy goes off into the two guys go off into the woods and then the guy's on the horse and like he finds them. I forget what that's called. And Mike says, or is that Silence of the Lambs? What was that called now? Charles, Billy, and Steve knew where I was going with it. I knew where you were going with it too. I mean, I'm sweet and innocent. I would never know that. And Steve says, time out, Josh, time out, Josh. Oh yeah, Man Tracker, that's it. You're right, Johnny D. That's what it is, Man Tracker. I like that show, but after watching it a few times, I thought it was scripted.
A lot of those things are scripted.
Yeah.
They call it reality TV, and there's not as much reality to a lot of it as you think.
Charles says, Mike Kim, what's your email address? I found the design on Google Images if you want it. Josh says, I'll take my food and go to my room. Bill says, so many reality shows are scripted.
Yeah.
Charles says, unless we're friends on Facebook. Yeah, I know. Like even Survivor, believe it or not.
Yep. A lot of that is scripted.
Yeah.
And that irritates me because I really like Survivor.
Mike says, yes, the pirate schoolgirl costume really brings out your sweet innocence, Robin. Schoolgirl? I had to tone it down, for family friendly. But I used to watch Big Brother all the time.
That's really scripted.
Yeah. And one of the Big Brothers, I think, not the last one, the one before, we looked it up, not to see who was going to win, but what it said about Big Brother, and it said that it's not a contest. It's actually a determined winner, just like Survivor. That's what it said. I was like, what? Survivor? I love Survivor. Steve C says he won't be able to post it in the chat, and Robin's not watching on YouTube to approve it. Oh, do you want me to go on YouTube? I have it open. I didn't want to be slow at reading the chat. Undercover boss is the worst.
Yes, it is.
Carl says, Steve, you responded with a blank email, goober. Merv says, going to dinner. We'll be back. Where is it
All
that
right,
I
Mervin. So what was up there you needed to approve?
I don't know. I don't see anything. Is it too late? Honey Boo Boo was just a train wreck from the start, scripted or not. I liked Honey Boo Boo at first.
I couldn't stand it from the beginning. I never watched it. It's from the title and the description of what it was going to be. I was like, nah.
Well, I put it on YouTube now so I can see what's going on. And because CC said the chat is quicker on YouTube.
It is.
Oh, I thought it was quicker on the other thing, but
No.
I'm wrong. Wrong again.
Yeah, there's about a 30-second lag sometimes from
You can see
YouTube to StreamYard.
Wait.
No, sometimes it's even more than 30 seconds, but it's usually about a 30-second lag.
I don't see it.
You don't see what?
I don't know, whatever it is they want me to undo.
Oh.
Maybe it's a trick.
Steve said he can. Well, you may not be able to see it if you weren't there when it was posted. That may be part of the thing.
Hang on, keep going. How far was it? What was it anyway? Okay, I'm looking now. Mike says the YouTube animated
Go ahead.
series Vampire might be good for some source images. Charles says, I love being an American, but this country will make a reality show out of dang near everything.
Yeah.
And Steve said different conversation.
Well, Steve Nealon is in the chat, and if I remember correctly, he is a moderator. So he could have approved it or blocked it or whatever.
Well, maybe he's not there. Like maybe he came, but...
Oh, my glove split.
Uh-oh.
Well, I have been wearing it all day.
Are you going to get a new one?
No.
Or what if sawdust gets in there?
I'll wash it out.
But...
Don't call me a butt.
Oh, Steve Nealon is there. Look for Dancer trying to post his email address. Oh. I don't see it. Okay, hang on here. Mike Tim, what's your email address? Yes, the pirate school girl costume, blah, blah, blah. YouTube animated series Vampire. I don't see any email address here. Maybe he didn't write it? Am I supposed to be covering it or? I don't see it. They're trying to confuse me. Oh, see? They said, okay, maybe not then. Charles is trying to send Mike the pic you're using. Bill says, it's not too hard, Robin. Like he means like trying to confuse me.
No, it is
What do you
not
mean?
difficult. It is not difficult at all.
What do you mean? You're
What do
supposed
you mean
to
what
back
I
me
mean?
up. You're supposed to back me up. And Charles said, unless you were just curious, do you even scroll? LOL. And Josh says, hey Robin, squirrel.
Get out of there.
Can you put some tape on your glove or something?
No, I'm all right. It'd be all right.
Charles says, we still love you, Robin. They tell me they like me as they give me heck as well.
But nobody would ever.
Now I
give you
have it in
thunder,
writing. What?
Nobody would ever give Charles thunder about anything.
Charles says, so I suspect they like me a lot. Okay, maybe not. Who's they?
His view, us, oh, everybody in the chat,
Oh.
because they watch his too.
Mike says, it's blocking me sending my email any way I try. Why don't you put it like, put a little bit and then put like an underscore. Don't put the at or something. I don't know. Put like Mike Kim space. Oh, there you go. You got it. Should I delete it now? Oh, whatever. Josh says, Charles, you didn't realize everyone is paid to come to your shows? I had fun at a show yesterday.
Who is spam call?
And Mike said, I did, Charles. It didn't like at or dot. Charles says, sigh. Thanks, Josh. Sniff. Oh. Are you going to delete Charles's one too?
Who are you speaking to?
Sorry, Steve. Charles says, all but 3 folks did, Robin. What do you mean? Oh, because you got 3 thumbs down? Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I gave a thumbs up.
So die.
There's a thumbs down now. Here.
Of course there is. I don't care.
Someone, I was watching Wayne the Woodturner. Have you ever seen him?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching him the other day because I was bored at work. And anyway, it was the end and they had the panel on. Like, I had no idea there was a panel on until the end, and there was like 6 people. But anyways, I don't know. They said something about thumbs up, and I said, my premiere is up, and I've already got a thumbs down like that. And then the one guy, the Wayne guy, he said all thumbs up and thumbs down does is thumbs up adds it to your liked folder or whatever on YouTube, and thumbs down just doesn't send you out videos to do with that subject. So he said I wouldn't worry about it. That's what he said. Mike says, do you have worktops made from wooden staves in the U.S.?
Not that I'm aware of. Not staves. I mean, we have butcher block kind of worktops, but
Basically, they're just talking about sending that picture, trying to get the picture. I'm hungry for chips, but I'm not gonna. I don't have any, so it's good. $15 watching and only 4 thumbs up. How about some thumbs up, guys? Pretty please. If you give a thumbs up, I won't change my top. Hey, I went 12 hours without changing my top once. So Charles got the picture sent.
good. Yeah, very common on Robin's show. I don't like my top. I'm gonna change it.
Johnny B said, "Is that a record, Rob?" Probably. Probably. Mike said, "Or do I lose sleep?"
Nah, I could care less. Honestly, I don't. Give me thumbs down if you want to. I don't care. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. You're not going to bother me one way in the slightest. I'm just going to keep being me and doing what I do. And if people like it or they don't, I'm like Popeye. I am what I am. You know what I mean?
Charles says, "I was trying email first because I forgot we were friends on Facebook, Steve. He's not active there." Johnny B says, "You must go through a lot of laundry." Yeah, I do laundry every day. Josh says, What is Robin can go change?" And Larry says, "There's one, Robin. There's one what?"
Thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can't please everybody. It's not going to happen. Not everybody's going to like your style or whatever it is. Not everybody's going to like the way you look, the way you talk. Uh, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I don't really care.
Johnny B says, "Where's the spinach, Billy? Since you are Popeyes." Charles says it raises an eyebrow if I get like 9 or 10 plus, but such is life. I know I've gotten 6 and 5 before. But what can you do? Cry. Larry says thumbs up.
Hello, Larry.
Steve C says, "I don't care too." And Charles says, "Amen, Billy. Clearly it didn't stop me or I wouldn't be at 273 lives so far." Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Do you have regular videos too?
I don't know if Charles does or not.
I have over 400 videos.
Yeah, she's an overachiever.
Excuse me? Charles says, "LOL, we love you, Mr. C. You can keep on keeping on." Folks say, "Well, don't talk about them and they'll stop." Bull stanky, LOL. Haters or judgers gonna hate or judge. It's true.
Yep. That they is.
Well, it says 368 videos. I lied. I had to look myself up. And Steve Nealon says, "That thumbs down was a mistake. I hit wrong one while eating." What? And CC says, "Be right back again." Charles says, "Yes, I do have a lot of non-live videos referred to as project videos in the maker community." And Bill says, "I've seen that. I've seen thumbs down on videos as soon as they post." Yeah, that's what I said. Mine didn't even post yet, and I had a thumbs down.
Yeah. I were there that night.
But they're all before the live started. Or a live that hasn't gone on air yet.
Ah, caramba. Seriously?
Johnny B says, "Yeah, it happens to Charles all the time." Oh, really? It was happening to me for a while there. All the time. But it's kind of stopped now. Well, I think my last live got 3 thumbs down. But I mean, that could be when I get up to go do something and leave the chair empty. There are often
which she does a lot.
There are often some wars in YouTube's community, in my experience. Thumbs down because they didn't like the top you were wearing. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, in that one video for sure. Charles says
we won't talk about that video.
I put it private anyway, so it doesn't exist. Charles says my live stream from yesterday is still held for review. How come? LOL, another joy of my channel. Why? How could it be held for review? What are they reviewing? Yeah, there's a handful of children in the community who think it will run you off YouTube. Oh, you mean like adults acting like children?
Probably.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. Charles said, one good friend of mine gives me the occasional thumbs down to reel me in as a friendly critique, and then he takes it away later. Why would he do that? I don't know why, Robin. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. But what if you hide your thumbs down and thumbs up thing? Charles says, some algorithm crap, or someone is complaining about my channel. No clue. Bill says,
the hiding it only hides it from other people, doesn't hide it from you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it and I don't know why. I'm not worried about hiding mine. I don't care.
Bill says, good to hear, Robin. You're not going anywhere. Uh-oh.
That wasn't me.
I don't know. I'm afraid to look. And then Charles says, rather than writing to me and telling me, he just says the thumbs down, then takes it back later. So you just assume it's him? Mike says, I think Dr. Pepper wants some royalties, Charles. Yeah. Charles says you can, but that doesn't stop folks from doing it. Yeah, but then they won't see how many there are there. Like maybe they like seeing it there. Maybe they're like, I'm going to give you a thumbs down. Ha ha. And they give it to you, and then when they're secretly watching you, they're like, yeah, that's my thumbs down. But if you hide it, then they don't have any reason to do it, you know? I'm just checking my phone quickly. Okay, it's nothing. Steve Nealon said, who would do that, Charlie? Charles says, I have no idea how to respond to that, Mr. Nealon. LMAO. And then Jerry's here. Hey, everyone. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Charles says, I did. He's a good friend. I did say he's a good friend. And he says, hi, Jerry. Charles, LOL, that friend told me it was him. Everyone's saying hi to Jerry now. Charles says the people won't see who's doing the thumbs down. I mean, the thumbs down or thumbs up, but the channel owner sees them. Yeah, like you said. But I'm just thinking maybe it won't be as big of a thrill if it's not there, you know? Charles says, I only have 2 people I thumb down, but that's because I genuinely dislike them. Even then, it's not all the time, because I gotta practice what I preach. Steve says, I always tell people if I give a thumbs down. Jerry says, owner can't see who it is. No, I know, but I just meant if the thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down thing isn't there, then the person that's giving the thumbs down won't get the satisfaction of seeing their thumbs down there if it's not there, you know? And Barry said, I will say if I do. And Charles said, yeah, what Steve said. Then Charles said, nobody can know who gives the thumbs down unless they're like Steve Nealon and admit it. But I thought there was a thing that you could do in your analytics and you could see what country the thumbs down came from. Because I used to follow this girl who was like big into the analytics and I used to watch that all the time, you know, before I met you guys. Anyways, and that's what she had said, that somewhere in there you can tell what country the thumbs down comes from. Steve says, I don't bother hitting either thumb if I don't like someone. Me too. I just move on. Charles says, but they enjoy knowing the channel owner will see it. Yeah, I know. Steve said you can make an educated guess, but that's all it is. Oh, really? Mike says, I never thumbs down or blocked anyone in chat. I just stop watching the channel if I don't like it. Me too. I feel guilty if I give a thumbs down. It like haunts me. I gotta go back and put it back. I think I only did it a couple times. Charles says, you can process of eliminate from watch time, etc., but it's too much effort. But you also don't even have to watch a video to give it a thumbs down. Hence, one example being a thumbs down before a live stream even starts. Yeah, or a premiere.
Right.
Jerry says, I always give thumbs up. I only down if certain people are on the panel. Charles says, I get a lot of thumbs down when I get a specific panel member. But again, I don't care. A friend is a friend.
Do.
And Jerry says, just for your information, I haven't seen any of those people in a while. Charles says, I never thumbs down due to panel members. Yeah, I've never done that either. I think that's petty, but that's not me judging. Yeah, just not me. That's what Charles said. Bill says, has anyone else noticed that if you make a negative comment, there's always someone to troll you about it? I don't think I've made a negative comment. All my comments are like building up the person. Charles says, speaking of shows, y'all don't forget it.
I've made a negative comment because I thought what she did to that piece of curly maple was a travesty.
Charles says, speaking of shows, y'all don't forget about the Fairy Gnome House Challenge. And Jerry said, oh, that was you judging, but it's your right. CC says, has anyone else noticed? Oh, wait, I already read that. What are you doing? He wrote it like 4 times. And then
Who?
Steve C wrote the same thing. Oh. Has anyone noticed that if you make a negative comment, there's always someone to troll you about it?
Yeah.
Like he's a troll. Mike says, yes, William, even if it's constructive criticism. Bill. And Charles says, not maliciously judging. I only judge when it's done to me. Note, Steve C just trolled us by pasting it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
CC said, I'm sorry, Bill, I couldn't help myself. Mike says, I don't think that is correct, Steve C. And Steve C said, PMSL.
Well, you probably ought to go clean that up, Steve.
I didn't know what that meant once. I had to go look it up. And that Harvey Price guy came into my live the first time. Bill says, I have some floor dry here. Mike says, I'm hungry and the good snacks are in the car, outside in the cold. I'm hungry too. I could go get some popcorn, but I don't want to.
Oh, hockey puck.
And
Steve?
Charles says, do you know what PMSL stands for, Robin? Yeah.
You know what this is, Steve C?
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Mike says, be right back. Drink. I'm waiting. Okay. Cece says, drink.
Yep. That's what that means.
Charles says, that may very well be the longest hater of channels conversation we have ever had. CC says, a broken blade? Everyone's saying hi to Nancy now.
Yep, a broke blade. I braked one, finally. The only thing I don't like about these blades is that I have to untwist the ends or they curl over at the ends. No, they curl over on the end after when I tighten them down because of the way they're twisted.
I find mine gets stuck in the thing in the top, you know, but I just leave it, or it's hard to get out. Bill says, Charles, we had to do something to fill the time and fill.
They're they're not hard to untwist. You just got to do it every time.
Bill says, Charles, we had to do something to fill the time until Billy broke a blade. Charles says, my plastic 2-liter bottle doesn't clink. Get a glass, Charles.
Okie day. Blade changed. Which hole was I going into? This one, I think.
$14 watching, 11 thumbs up.
Thank you very much.
I said I wouldn't change my top if people gave a thumbs up.
And I said, please, everybody, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Charles says, Mike, those pics are still waiting for you on Messenger. Just don't want you to forget is all. What do you mean waiting for you? Like a download? And Charles says, what? They did some clinking. And then Charles says, yay, I'm included. I think after this I'm going to have some popcorn. Charles says, I shared my channel to 30 groups yesterday. Wow. But the text about me starting each show with back to basics of scrolling segment didn't share. Oh. Why? Mike said he'll check Facebook later. "30 groups? Bill asks, hey Billy, how was your squash soup?
It was really good, Bill. It really was. It was yum.
Did any of the people from the groups come to your live?
Who are you talking to?
Charles. Sorry. I'm used to being on my channel just talking to people. Charles says, I'm in a lot of scroll saw related groups, Robin. It helps me network and get the word out, grow in the community. And he said, yes, some people did come from those groups. Johnny B said, I wish I was in the groups. Sad face. Charles said, most of my viewers found me through Facebook. Not me. Someone said, Charles is going live, and boom, I went right over. Mike says, I bought a load of acrylic paints today, Robin. Cool. Charles says, but not all. Steve Combs isn't on Facebook. I don't remember how he found me. LOL. Would you buy the paints for? Are you going to make something? Paint something? I bought some more paintbrushes. Yes, I went to Dollar Tree the other day. I didn't even do my haul yet. The stuff's sitting over there. If Steve Goode mentions you / your channel on his blog, it helps too. Yeah, I saw something about you on there. CC says it was the YouTube rabbit hole. I was on Steve Goode's website. Well, I'm always on there, and then I saw he wrote something about you. Charles says, LOL, thanks, I think. You stuck around, so thanks, bud. It was fun yesterday. I didn't want it to end. Mike says, bought them to make a dot mandala bowl and an acrylic pour on a platter to start with. Ooh. That sounds cool. What's a dot mandala bowl? One of my absolute simplest videos on my channel is the most popular because Steve Goode mentioned it on his blog years ago. That's what Charles said. Yeah, and he even says my friend Charles Deering, too. I was like, what? He knows Charles.
Everybody in the scrolling community knows Charles. Anybody that's been around the scrolling community for a while, anyway.
Mike says, Google it, Robin. Dot Mandela art is amazing. Haven't seen it done on a bowl, though. Oh, I might miss the chat. Heck. You're distracting me. Charles says he's a genuinely great man. Not a single negative word to say about him. Oh, that's nice. And Doug said, Herbert. Charles said, that dude is tall too. Love you too, Doug. Hello, sir. Everyone's saying
Oh, hello, Doug.
Hello to Doug. Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug. Okay, let me look up this thing. Oh, pretty. What color did you get? Wow. That's awesome. Let me go back here. Okay, Larry says, I'm not a scroller, and I know Charles. Nancy says, it's amazing. I bought some tools to do some on stones. Oh, cool, Nancy. What colors did you get, Mike? Doug says, I'm not a scroller either. Charles says, when me and Mr. Clarity parted ways, Steve Goode stayed genuine and didn't choose sides, nor would I ever ask anyone to, because he's friends with both of us. Mike said a lot of normal colors, some metallic and some pearlescent colors. Charles says, how did you and I connect, Doug? I truly don't recall. In prison? High Times magazine? I'm really wanting popcorn right now. Hey, maybe I can get my son to bring it out. He never looks at his phone. Doug says, that guy you were friends with in the UK? Not a smoker. Never been to prison. Charles says, Mr. Page, 10-4. I am a farmer, though, that's what Doug said. Charles said, I was kidding about those, Goober. Doug said, be jealous if you must. Mrs. Nancy says, organizing my wood bits drawer. Charles says, LMAO, I discuss it and Robin gets the munchies. The timing. Bill says, Doug isn't a scroller, but he's one heck of a turner. I thought Doug was a scroller.
He has scrolled. He wouldn't consider himself a scroller.
John! Hurry.
What about John?
Charles says, I've never been to prison either and haven't touched Mary Jane since high school. Doug says, I have scrolled my logo that is on my sticker board. That is the only reason I purchased the saw. Johnny P said, which John? Yes?
Go.
Can you get me the popcorn, please? And Doug says, it actually makes me sick, so I don't partake. Charles says, well, keep going, man. Billy used to only turn 2, but here he is. Doug
Well, no,
says,
Billy did more than turning. Billy did a lot of flat work, but it doesn't get very many views. Neither does my scrolling or my freehand router carved signs. So that's why I created this channel, so I can put all that stuff that I like doing aside from turning.
Doug says Harbor Freight saw is a POS. You know,
There you go,
thank
baby.
you. Yay! Steve said, I think maybe she calls her husband right now. No. That's my brother-in-law. What? My husband writes, popcorn dad. So Doug said, nah, I wouldn't want to make you all look bad, LOL. 2 bits. Carl says, I don't partake because it's illegal where I am. It really doesn't do much for me, but it's a good thing for helping some of my friends. Mike says, I smoked like Cheech and Chong when I was a bit younger, but don't partake nowadays. Doug said, if it helps people, it's all natural, so it's not going to hurt anyone. And Charles said, sorry, Billy, I'm a bad friend. Sorry, Billy, I'm eating popcorn.
It's all right.
I'm starving. Doug says, the knock on your door was a shave and a haircut, so I finished with the 2 bits. Oh. I hope it didn't close it all away. I'll never get out of here. It's legal here. Here you go. I'm not a little girl, I'm a pirate. Doug says, I might need some of that popcorn, little girl. They think I'm a schoolgirl or something. Look at this. Charles said, I can't believe I haven't slept since the surgery. I thought I would sleep all day. Doug is a popcornaholic, Robin. No, I did not know that. It's so good. Bill says, now I have to go make some popcorn, Robin. Look at Himalayan pink salt. I love this stuff. Popped in coconut oil. Charles says, I'm groggy, but my mind won't rest. Mike says, Doug, would it be best for me to use a craft resin or worktop resin to seal acrylic onto both? Bill says, Robin, do you know why pirates like a lot of insulation? No, why? Steve says, sucks when you're looking forward to the nap and it doesn't happen, does it? Doug said, they made they made it legal recreationally, so it's pretty much put me out of business growing at large scale like I was. Now it's just small for a few people and some extra cash. Charles says, or you can barely stand up but when you get to bed, wide awake. Not me. My head hits the pillow, gone. Doug says, I've given up trying to do a resin finish.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Bill
I
said,
believe this is my last cut. It's my biggest inside cut, and this is my last inside cut. So, hour and a half, not bad.
Bill says, Robin, do you know why pirates like a lot of insulation? They like the high R value. I don't get it.
Robin.
What? What? Johnny B says, I have whiskey, and more whiskey. Charles says, a lot of crap goes to heck when it's legalized and our government gets involved.
Robin.
What?
What do pirates say?
R? I know that, but
Arr!
yeah, but
Insulation is
well, I didn't know that.
insulation is rated by R value.
Doug said, rum, John. Then he said, yes, Charles, the state took over being the dealers. Steve said, LMAO. Charles, yes, sir, Doug. GC. I don't get it. Charles, man, we're really keeping Robin busy today, LOL. And Chris Nealon's here. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Insulation has something called an R value. Oh, yeah, that's what Billy said. Now I know that. And Bill said, zing, right over her head. No, we don't say zing. What do we say, Billy?
Yow.
Think I've eaten a cup. He said they should start rating people by our value. Bill says, how do you type that? How do you type it again? EOW? Is that it? We've typed it before.
EEEOOOOWWW.
Carl said, I typed that before Billy said it. Type what? Oh. Never mind. Yeah. Charles says, Jeff Dunham / Peanut reference with that sound effect Billy did. Is that where you got that from?
Yes.
And Charles said, add a Y at the beginning, Robin. It's more accurate. So. Nancy says, I love the peanut character. Charles says, technically, it's like a plain sound effect of going over one's head. Yeah. That's why I like it, because I like plain. Charles says, me too, Nance. Bill says, let's get technical and call it the Doppler effect.
Yep, there's that too.
Nancy said, I saw Jeff Dunham when he only had peanut at a comedy club. Cool, Nancy. That's going to be so pretty.
Thank you.
Johnny B said, this is the last time I triple stack quarter-inch birch. Mike says, it used to be called the Doppler effect, which makes it a good example of the Mandela effect. Bill said, everything Billy does is nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Need a new topic. Josh says, Johnny B, what were you thinking triple tacking the... Start over. Johnny B, what were you thinking triple stacking a Charles pattern?
I'm curious why he would have stacked three-quarter inch ply anyway. Oh no, quarter inch.
There's still that, yeah. I have scrolled a little over an inch,
Bill says,
and it's slow going.
everything Billy does is nice. Doug, on the other hand, just kidding. And then Charles says, November of 2019 is the last non-live stream I did, Robin. I just looked. 99% of the videos before I started doing endless live streams are at the beginning of my channel videos chronologically. And then Charles says, Josh says, wow, what were you thinking, triple stacking a Charles pattern? And Charles said, good point, Josh. Even I can say that. Didn't Charles double stack the one yesterday?
Maybe he double stacks quite often, but or on occasion anyway.
Josh says, I don't, Billy. I'm still trying that out. Babby's here. Hey, Billy. Hey, Robin. Hey, everyone. Babby!
Hey, Bobby, how are you, girl?
Charles says, to save you from having to cut it 3 different times, Billy, especially when you aren't used to doing detailed projects.
Yeah, I know why you would. I just
Yeah, my next project, I'm going to be,
after cutting that 1 1/8 inch box, I'm like, I don't know that I ever want to scroll anything that thick again.
my next project, I'm going to be stack cutting these. So that's going to be fun.
You're gonna be stack cutting what?
These.
Oh, have fun with that.
Yeah. Gabby says, hey, I'm doing horrible. Filmora got deleted. Filmora Go deleted my entire 26-minute video. What?
How would that happen?
Charles said, yes, anytime I stack cut is to avoid having to cut it more than once unless ordered.
Okay. That's the outside done. Now it's time to do, the inside done. Now it's time to do the outside.
Wow, that looks awesome.
Oh,
You did it.
I ain't done yet, woman.
No, but I just mean like the small cuts.
Thank you, Mike.
Charles says it goes quicker aside from the fact it's got 50 million cuts. Charles says, I hear you, Billy. It's why I prefer thin wood projects.
Okay.
Bill said, this is where he breaks another blade. Charles says, go, Billy, it's your birthday. Go, Billy, it's your birthday.
I appreciate the confidence, Bill.
Gabby says, it deleted while it was uploading to YouTube. I thought I was going to die. It's part of a big collab with 19 giveaways. I had to re-edit on my laptop. Oh, you got your laptop back? And Josh says, yeah, Bill. Johnny B says, I wanted to be like Charles. Dealing. LOL. Josh says, I could go for another drink. Gabby says, that's gorgeous, Billy. You got mad skills, yo.
Thank you, Bobby.
Gorgeous, not gorgeous. Gorgeous. And Charles says, word, Babby.
For those of you that are wondering why I keep turning the project when I'm using a spiral blade, I have found for one reason or another, it cuts a thinner line when I'm cutting this way than it does when I try to cut sideways.
Babby said, my hubby repaired it. Yay. That's cool.
Well, that was nice of him.
Now we can hang out.
And Fabi says, "Oops, nope, it's just broke again."
Yeah, thanks. Debbie says, are you dressing up every day until Halloween, Robin? Sure. I've got lots of costumes. Why not? Charles says visual comfort and some blades do better in one direction than the other. It's weird, I know. Yeah, I feel like the same way.
Well, typically I can cut sideways and front and back, and it doesn't really bother me much. But with with this with this being as fine as it is, and some of these frail pieces, I just feel more comfortable.
Savvy, I finished my mystery box video today. I'm gonna upload it later. So Fabby says, well, my S button is broken permanently. Mike says, I'm gonna pop over and see the Aussies. Awesome piece, Billy. Catch y'all later. Bye, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. So I don't rate as high as the Osborns, huh? That's good news.
Aussies. You know, like from Australia.
Oh, I thought. Oh, those. Oh, those Aussies.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was.
What, did I
referring to-
pronounce it wrong?
No, no. I'm just had a
Maybe
brain
not.
fart.
Fabby says, sweet. Bill said, you're number one with the rest of us, Billy. Boy, Bill sucks up more than I do. Just kidding, Bill. Charles says, later, Mike. Don't forget Messenger. You're a nag. Maybe he said he couldn't check yet because if he opens up too many windows, his laptop crashes. Savvy said, my exports take hours. I've been exporting for 5 hours and I'm at 44%. How come it takes so long?
She's not using the right editor.
What do you mean? She said she was using Filmora.
On her phone. She's not using Filmora on her computer.
Oh. Charles says, I see nothing wrong with that, Fabby. Sometimes you gotta adjust to circumstances. Bill says, Fabby, learn how to use the character map and your control plus number pad to type S. Charles says, LOL, nag. I love you too, Robin. I'm sorry. Charles says, that's too much work, William. Yeah, can you just do alt something to get the S?
Yeah, you can. There's an ASCII code for it. It's a
Yeah.
3-letter code.
Want me to look up, Babby? My number pad is broken too, but thanks, William. Oh well. Babby says, I don't trust Filmora anymore. Bill said, it's not if you get used to it. That's what I was referring to. Yeah. I used to use it all the time. I had like this old computer. This was like before the internet. Charles says, LOL, I see your change. Charles says, the dollar sign adds flair to her text, by golly. Sure does. Makes her unique. Yeah, where is that thing?
Like she needed something to make her more unique.
Yeah. Charles says, don't mess with Fabalicious. Huh? I don't get it. Abby says, my hubby is trying to compress the file. I don't know. Let's see. I cannot do 10-hour exports. Steve C says, is that because the strippers get pissed? I don't know what he's talking about. Charles says, I mean, don't mess with Fabalicious. And he used the dollar sign. I don't get it. Why are you laughing?
Oh, I don't know.
You'll explain it to me later? I think I have a store in my room. Charles says, you need to change your channel name to Fabulous DIY. Josh says, do you ever get anything? Thanks. Thanks, Josh. Most of the time. I don't know. I feel comfortable saying I don't get it. I could just not say anything and act like I know what it is. Charles says, I'm making her feel normal by also using the dollar sign for S part of the time. Yeah, but that's not, I know what that is. It's what Steve said. I didn't get it.
Oh, 1 hour and 56 minutes. And there it is. Let me put it on something. Let me put it on something white or something lighter anyway. It's actually going to go right here. What do you think? Think my daughter-in-law is going to like it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, like I said at the start, for those of you that weren't here, I'm not going to peel the. I'm not going to peel this off until I get it glued to this piece after I cut it out, because there's a couple of places like this hand broke, so I'm going to need to glue it down. Or no, that's not a hand. That's his. This is a hand, and his hand's back here. It's
Can't
part of his
see.
collar. It's part of his collar. It
Okay.
broke right there.
Can you put it down a bit? Because the other camera thing is like in the way. Yeah.
Okay. So it broke right there. You can see that wiggle. So I will glue this down before I pull the stuff off of it. But I'm happy with it. A lot of detail. I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to get that the way I did, because because of how frail it was and all the detail. But all in all, there were some little white spots you can see, like I didn't cut the stitches in her face because the blade's just too big.
Yeah.
This is tiny, tiny, tiny. So that's about as good as it's going to got.
It looks amazing.
Thank you.
And Steve Nealon said, looks good, Billy. Charles says, yay, Billy, you done good, sir. DC said, that's awesome, Billy. Doug said, looks great, Billy. And JJ's here now.
You're breaking up. Hey, JJ. Oh.
Bill said, are you going to make it black on a white background?
No, I'm going to, after that's all, folks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this. I will leave this natural, or I may stain it. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't decided. But if I stain the box, I will leave. If I stain the box, I will leave this hackberry natural looking like it is, because I love the grain of this hackberry. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I will probably just stain the box and leave that natural. So
Yeah.
there'll be that contrast on it.
Fabby says, that's so pretty. And Johnny B says, looks awesome, Billy. Charles says,
Thank you,
"Look-
everyone. I
looks
appreciate
good,
it.
Billy,
Now,
sir."
I've got a few interior holes to cut in this piece, so I think I will do, or these two pieces. So I think I'll do that. There's only one problem with this. This thing is made for, the pattern is made for 1/4-inch plywood. Well, I don't have any 1/4-inch plywood. This plywood that I'm using here is 9/32, which is a 32nd of an inch bigger than
Charles?
1/4-inch.
Charles says, good looking straight grain. Larry says, Billy, where did you get your hackberry?
My neighbor cut down a 20-foot hackberry tree 2 years ago, and gave it to me. And I've cut a bunch of it up into bowl blanks, makes beautiful bowls, and it spalts very, very quickly. I found some that wasn't spalted, and I needed some thin wood, so I just resawed it. I needed some stuff for another project, so I just resawed it, and there you go.
Josh says, looks good. Fabi says, very beautiful grain.
Thank you, Favi. Your audio is breaking up again, Robin.
Oh, should I reset the thing?
Plug your mic back in, you mean?
Yeah.
It might not hoit. So, because I have a 32nd of an inch more, I can't find my,
Is that better?
so far.
Oh, what a bad angle.
So, well, crap. I just broke a blade.
Steve C.
I broke a blade.
Charles says, I like hackberry with spalting.
All right.
Haven't ever seen it not spalted actually till today. Fabi goes womp womp womp.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised too, Charles, because so far every log that I've cut into has had spalting in it. But this one didn't, and I was really, really surprised, honest.
Steve C said, drink! Charles said, shiver me timbers, Robin, fix your audio. Why, is it still bad?
No, it's okay now. Aha! There you is. Okay, I'm putting a straight blade in. This is
Josh says, good timing.
this is a
And Shay's here. Hi, Shay.
hey, Shaylee.
Charles says, spalted
Wow, just in time.
Spalted wouldn't fare well for scrolling fixed, though, unless the spalting played into it. Fabi says,
Right.
I hear you fine. Charles needs to get his own internet connection. Charles said, no, I taped that when it was bad.
Okay, now, Shaylee came in just in time because I am using the blade that I just put in is a Seiko Platinum.
Charles said, no, yeah. Larry said, I was given a piece of hackberry. It was great turning it. Show Shay the scroll thing. The piece.
This is what I just finished, Shaylee.
I'm so bossy.
You are. This is what the wood side looks like. It's really, I mean, it's like 4 inches tall, so a lot of fine detail in there.
Josh says, so what's so special about a Seiko Platinum blade? Cue commercial.
I cut with one in Houston when I was scrolling Shaylee's signature out of her small stickers, and it cuts real. They do. They cut really, really nicely. My problem is with straight blades is I don't have as much control so far as I do with a spiral, and I don't know why. So
Shay says, cute. Fabi says, wow, so detailed. Doug says, Facebook Messenger, Charles. Shay says, everyone says I'm the skeleton. John says, so descriptive, Robin. And that was Johnny D. And Charles says, I think Fabby cussed at me, but I cannot confirm or deny. Shay said, they are awesome for strays. Charles said, oh, okay, Doug. Sorry I didn't get a notification until you said that. I feel like kiss it is like a cuss, isn't it?
You feel like what?
Kiss it is a cuss.
Well, it would be if you finished it.
Josh said, didn't know Seiko had blades. And Fabby said, affirmative.
Yeah, they're platinum. I really like their platinum blades.
Watching, 14 thumbs up.
Thank you, everybody.
Shay said they have a lot of different blades.
Now, come on, don't twist the blade, dummy.
What if I used a pin blade on those stack cuts? Do you think it would go better?
I don't know. Maybe.
Josh says, I'll have to check out those blades next time I need blades.
If you like a flat blade, I would highly recommend them because I've been really happy with them. Now I'm gonna have to file this for fine tuning to get everything to fit right because it's joints like this edge joint. Well, you can't see it because of the reflection. There you go. See this joint right here. That's a joint that actually fits into another notch on another piece. So
Josh says he does most of his work with the flat blade. I can't talk. Because I still have some of those flat blades. Maybe I could use them so I don't ruin the nice ones, you know?
yeah, maybe. And because I'm using 9 32" plywood here, I'm actually not cutting inside the line. I'm cutting on it on purpose.
She says, Josh, you will love the platinum.
Okay, well, I was cutting on the line.
Josh says, Shay, what size do the platinum blades come in? Shay says, all sizes. I get them in 2/0. All sizes. I get them in 2/0.
Yeah, this one is a. Let me see if it's got the size on it. It doesn't say what size it is. It's the width is 0.036. They're 0.015 thick with 13 /7R TPI. This doesn't say 2 or 1 or 3 or whatever.
Savvy said, be right back. Trying to figure this out.
All right, Bobby. No worries.
I'm eating popcorn again. Sorry, Doug.
All right. Got those inside ones done. Now I'll do these inside ones.
No one distracted me today.
Are you complaining?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it's a miracle. Abby said she's still here but AFK. Bill said we wanted you to pay attention. There. See, me not pay attention? Never.
Come on, quit. I'm not real good with straight blades on a round cut.
Is it hard going from spiral to straight?
Yes. For me it is. Yeah, that's I'm gonna have to
No, that was Billy's.
I'm gonna have to sand the hound out of that.
Bill said. You did on Doug's last video, Robin. When I watch a video, I watch the whole thing and I comment on practically everything. Sometimes I leave a comment like this long.
Oh yeah, Robin leaves books.
Yeah, but people appreciate that.
Yeah.
Bill said, taking off now, Billy. See you next time.
All right,
Bye,
Bill.
Bill.
Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. I really do.
I only spilled one popcorn on the floor so far.
One popcorn or one piece of popcorn?
One piece of popcorn. Oh, me. It's yummy. After I have to go take it out of here so I don't eat it all the time. The chat's quiet right now.
Okay, I'm going to finish the rest of these inside cuts with a spiral. I'm going to go ahead and do the outside cuts.
Once you get all the cuts done, you just put it together.
Yeah.
Josh says, Billy, how do those platinum blades compare to Flying Dutchman?
I have not used a Flying Dutchman flat blade. I cannot answer that question. Not with, I can't. I have no experience with Flying Dutchman flat blades. In fact, the only flat blades I've ever used with this saw are the ones that came with it. and the platinums.
They said she has used both. Shay says, I prefer the platinum, but I like Flying Dutchman spiral. I prefer the PL, but I like Flying Dutchman spiral.
I'm staying well outside the lines on this because I'll use my belt sander to smooth all of this up. Because they're going to have to be tweaked for fit anyway.
Which Flying Dutchman spiral blades do you have?
I got quite a few. Oh, Lord. I've got the 2.0 new spiral. I've got the number 1 new spiral, the number 5 spiral, the number 1 spiral, the number 3 spiral, the number 2.0 spiral, the number 3.0 spiral, the 2.0 spiral, the 3.0 new spiral, and the number 3 new spiral.
No one's really talking in the chat right now.
Yeah, I've reached the point where this is all just tedious stuff and I've bored everybody to death.
No, that's not it. People are probably talking in a hangout or something. I have too many videos. Kay said she's wood burning. It says 15 watching and 15 thumbs up. That's awesome.
It is awesome. Thank you, everybody.
And now I'm going to change my shirt. No, I'm just kidding. Nancy said, I'm fighting with my dog. He's grabbing things out of my drawers and organizing. Larry said, I think some of them are chatting on Messenger. I'm still here. I'm just watching and listening.
Okay, that'll sand.
Doug says, burning wood?
I'm guessing she's doing pyrography, Doug. Almost 2.5 hours, and my back is starting to hurt.
Uh-oh. Take a break.
No, I'm gonna. Well, if I take a break, I'm gonna end the live and go in. But these do give you a really nice straight cut.
Josh says, this fudge is good. Doug said, I'm here too. And Shay said, pyrography. Doug said, so is Steve. There's 15 people here.
That's why I'm not quitting.
One's me.
That's
And
why I'm not
Charles?
quitting.
And Charles, well, you can't multitask. Larry says, Billy, what kind of belt sander do you have to sand the sides of that plywood? I have a half-an-inch belt sander. That would be perfect for that.
It would. My little 1 inch probably will do the job. But I've got a 1 inch Harbor Freight that I bought just for my scroll work, and it does a nice little job. Uh, I've, I also have a 4 by 36 inch belt sander, and for bigger things, and it does a good job. My oscillating spindle sander is rigid, and I love it. Absolutely love it.
Charles, did Mike accept the pictures yet? Just wondering. What part is that of the box? The bottom?
But what?
What part of the box is that?
These are the sides,
Oh,
and I don't know why he did this, but in the pattern, Steve Goode gives you both of these are the same. So I put one of them on the back so it will be flipped, because I want the good side out. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm. It's small, eh?
Yeah, it's not real big. This piece I'm cutting now is the lid.
but it's nice. And I'm sure your daughter-in-law is going to love it.
I think so too.
Not only will she love it because it's Nightmare Before Christmas, but she's going to love it because you made it.
Ah! Ah!
I should make my nieces something for Christmas.
All right, these inside cuts I'll also do with a spiral. I'm just knocking out the long straight cuts for now. Yeah, quit.
What'd you say?
I was talking to me. I said, now quit.
Is the other box the same size?
What other box? You mean the two Star Wars boxes?
Yeah.
No.
Larry says, Billy, do you think you could cut copper, brass, or aluminum on a saw like yours?
Yes. Easily. And I wouldn't need any special blades. All the blades I've got to work. Although it would drive Shaylee nuts.
Why?
She can't stand the.
Oh yeah.
She has a thing about metal, and the sound of anybody cutting metal just drives her nuts.
Yeah, because remember when I made that pumpkin with the aluminum foil?
Yeah.
She was there. And she was like
Yep.
cringing. She was going to throw up.
Yep.
Welcome back, Fabby. Did you get it to work? Alien? Larry said, I would like to eventually get a good saw. I only have a cheap craftsman saw right now.
That's what I had. I had a cheap 16-inch single speed. I believe it was single speed Craftsman.
She said, I try to avoid those shows. Fabby said, all done yet? Soon.
Not quite, but I'm getting there. Who texted me?
Lucy says, why are you yelling at us, Fabby? And she said, trying something new now. Larry said, that's what I have. I got it and a small drill press for $60 in a package deal. Fabby says, too lazy to press cap.
Well, I guess I should have locked Gypsy up when I left house. I didn't figure she was going to be gone as long as she was.
Uh-oh.
So she got into the trash can in the bathroom again.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to have that to clean up when I go in.
How do you know? Did your wife text you?
Yeah. I guess I should have locked her up, but you know.
Or you could have taken out the trash.
Well, there was like 8 pieces of toilet paper in the bottom of the trash can. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
But when she
I can't hear you. Can you guys hear him? Maybe it's me. Can you guys hear him? Oh, never mind. I pressed mute. Duh! Oh my God. I missed what you said. Wait. Oh no, no. That's right. Wait.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. I figured it out. Oh my God.
JJ said I hear nothing. Larry said my battery was dead. It must have just died. So, but it's back now, right?
Yeah. So what were you saying about Gypsy?
Yeah, I plugged it in. Oh, she just I don't know. I said there was like 6 pieces of toilet paper, or 8 maybe in the bottom of the trash can. She was acting out probably because she wasn't fed when she wanted to be fed. All right, which one? I think I'm going to use a number 3.
Tabby said, I've never seen Billy so silent.
Very funny, Fabi. Very funny. Okay.
Are you doing the inside cuts now?
Yeah, and the curves.
Hey, Fabi, couldn't you get another keyboard and plug that into your laptop and use that keyboard? I did that before with my laptop. Well, my son's laptop. I didn't like the keyboard, so I just used a different one.
Okay. All right, that's done. Oh. That one's done. I'm gonna go a little longer than I usually do, but I've only got like 4 more cuts to do, I think.
Yay! Fabi said, my hubby is ordering a new keyboard after all. He broke it. Charles says, no, Billy, I thought you were ending the stream, so I left. I thought Doug said you were here. Didn't know you were doing more than the emblem on this one. Fabi said, I bet you're right. More cables though. I know, but it's only one. Fabi says, Billy is on fire. Charles says, no, I was in a hangout. And then Fabi, I don't know why I said that, put all these fire hearts. You're in a hangout, but you still could have chatted here. I mean, thanks for coming back and chatting with us. Fabi says, that's one happy win. LOL. Why don't you put like a cat smiling with tears in its eyes and a monkey covering its face? It's mauve.
I don't know. Okay, got those done. Got those done. All I got left are these. So let's do the inside first.
What is that? The sides?
No, it's the. Hang on. There, it. Crap. I don't know how to explain it.
Tell me later.
They go in here. In here. They act like washers.
Oh. I see.
I didn't print the picture of the finished box, or I would show you. But if you look at the pattern, you can see it.
Tabby said, "What's Billy making? He's making a box."
It's kind of a small jewelry chest.
We're losing your audio again.
It says it's on. You shouldn't be. I've got it plugged in.
Okay. It's really like faint.
Better?
Yeah.
My neck must have hit the volume button.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you can really tell the difference in this blade. This blade is 35 thousandths in diameter, and when I was using it a while ago, it was 10 thousandths less, and this thing looks like a log compared to.
I love how you can hide stuff under your beard. Savvy said, "LOL, thank you. I got confused by the circle."
It acts like a wooden bearing turning inside that other circle. It will actually function as the hinge of the box.
Oh, that's neat. Savvy says, "Darn neck."
See how that goes? See how that fits in there? Can you see? See how it fits in there?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the lid will. It's not right size right now, but this peg this tab right here goes inside that little rectangle of the washer,
Oh, okay.
and that's the lid. So this will let it.
Cool.
So that will let it spin and open up.
So you don't glue that or anything? You just leave it?
Well, no, I mean you gotta glue it to something. You can't just leave it there willy nilly.
Gabby says, LOL, I know. I wish I had a beard stash.
No, this little washer will be glued to the lid. It won't be glued to the sides, otherwise it wouldn't let it turn.
Yeah. Does it say where to glue it on the website?
No. I don't think it tells you where to apply the glue.
You just know from experience?
Yeah, I think.
Debbie says, I thought that's what it might do. You're so fancy with your boxes, Billy.
Thank you.
I want to
Okay,
make a box now.
That one is done. So, I've got to do some sanding to make everything fit good, and I will do that tomorrow. I'm gonna leave my microphone later.
Can't hear you.
And if you said I was away I was like 15 feet away, I couldn't hear you.
I can hear you, but it's really faint.
You're breaking up bad. Is she breaking up for everybody else or just me?
I don't know. Let me check my thing. Why is it breaking up?
I don't know. It could be me. Okay, so my next two projects are the same.
Oh, that angle again.
That's what the boys are into. Anyway, this is going to be 1 inch thick. That's the inside and outside wall. You can't see that. That's the inside and outside wall of the box. So I'm going to make two of these. This is the backer for the top. This will be the backer for the bottom. Not the backer for the bottom. And I'm going to scroll these out. That's an X-Wing fighter from Star Wars. And that is Darth Vader's TIE fighter. So I'm going to scroll these out and glue them to the top. I'm going to make two of those. I may do these double stacked. I haven't made up my mind.
Larry says, I hear Robin just fine. And Tabby says, great job, Billy. And Chris Nealon says, I can hear Robin just fine. Billy sounds like he's using a tin can for a microphone.
Sorry, Chris. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Went over by a little bit. But for those of you that missed what I did that's going on top of this box, this is it. Did you see this, Bobby? That's the wood side. So it'll look like that without all the fuzzies on it. It'll be a little cleaner. But that's it.
So pretty.
I'm really happy with it. So I'll get it cleaned up and glue it to the top and get everything fitted and glued together. And this rascal will be done. For those of you that were wondering why I was wearing a glove, this is why. I don't know if you can see that or not, but and that split is right there.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurts. Okay. So, thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Robin, for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, everybody, again for. You can't see me too much. So, thanks again, everybody, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all of you that came in, everybody that was
You can't hear.
taking, everybody that came in, all that was taking part of the chat. I really appreciate it. Remember, as always, live, laugh, love, and y'all.
Bye, everyone.
And I can't reach my keyboard to shut it down.